I recently did a video testing all of my oldest makeup products, but today I thought it'd be a really fun idea to test all of my cheapest makeup products. I don't know, I just feel like this is such a good idea. You guys seem to absolutely love the oldest products video, so I thought I'd do a similar thing today, but with a different theme. So everything in this video comes up to a total of less than £50, which is insane, especially this day and age. Makeup is so expensive, so getting a full face for less than £50 is absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to share this with you because cheap makeup does not mean bad quality makeup. I love everything in this box, and you know what? Some of this stuff is actually favorites, so that makes it even better. Yes, I love testing high-end luxury makeup, but also drugstore makeup is so amazing. And I'm so excited to share this video with you. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, like and subscribe. I upload every single day here on my YouTube channel. I love bright, fun, colorful makeup, and I am trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I really think we can do it. We are edging closer and closer every single day, and it just makes me so unbelievably happy. I hope you do love my content. I hope you keep coming back for more. I'm dabbling in a few reviews as well right now, which is so much fun. So if that seems like a good time to you, definitely stick around. And also, it's new nail time. These are my new nails. They are autumnal. Ben said that they are very Christmassy, which I am not accepting right now. I'm not in a Christmas mood yet. I will not accept it yet, but I bought these little hairpins, okay? I've seen loads of people use them, and I wanted some as well, so I've bought some. And I'm gonna pin my hair back, because I have noticed that whenever I move my hair, my lighting goes in and out. I need to sort that. I need to figure out what the hell's going on with my lighting, but how cute are these? Ooh. Okay, so I actually don't use primer, so I'm going to jump straight in with foundation. I just like to moisturize my skin very well at the start of the day. That serves me fine as a primer. Now, some of you guys have said to me that this is discontinued, and I actually won't stand for blasphemy here on my channel. I'm actually so upset. No, I'm actually really, really upset. This is my favorite foundation. This is the Revolution Matte Base Pore Blurring Full Coverage Foundation. And when I say to you guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. And the fact that it's been discontinued, I want a word with Revolution. I want to know why, because this is absolutely not the vibe. I've repurchased this so many times, and I'm actually so unbelievably sad that I can't get this anymore. Like, you have no idea. I featured this in a video talking about products that I will repurchase till the day I die, and maybe they heard that and they were like, no, you won't. No, you won't. I tell this story every time I feature this foundation, but the way that we got introduced, our little meet cute, was I was in Superdrug and I saw this on sale for £2, and I was like, that has to be the worst foundation in the world if it's being sold for £2. Bought it, loved it. So you can see my skin is not the best today. This is gonna cover that up, no issue. That is gonna absolutely cure my acne. I can hope. It's not that good, but for the day it will. I don't know what I'm gonna do without this. I actually don't. It's really sad to me. Why do they discontinue their best things? I just don't know. I'll never understand it, but here we are. You can just see how beautiful that is already. And this retails for £4, so we spent £4 of our budget on today's face so far. I don't know why I would tell you that now, because it has been discontinued. I actually am so angry at that. Like, this is so good. This got me through my really bad acne period. Like, what am I gonna do? There are a few things in this video that have been discontinued. I've tried my best to pick things that are still available, but there are a few things I just had to include in this. That's one layer. acne wear. I just think this is beautiful. I strangely really like Revolution base products. I have kind of poo-pooed on Revolution a little bit in the past. You know, they're not the most ethical brand, they're not the most sustainable brand, but you know what? Their base products are so good, and I don't know how they do it, because some of their eyeshadows are horrific. Horrific. Some of their cheek products can be really hit and miss, but their base products, they're just so good. Look at this. Love that. Can't love it for too much longer, unfortunately, but for right now, love it. All right then, let's move on to concealer, and I have been talking about this for so long as well. This was one of my first concealers. I think it was the first concealer that I ever bought. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is such a staple here in the UK and on my channel. I just think it is so stunning. I have repurchased this honestly about 4 or 5 times at this point. I fly through these because they are just so good. They're so cheap, but they are so good. So this is the cheapest concealer in my collection, coming in at £4.49. So you can't complain at that. I have had one that I think was a little bit cheaper. I think the Essence concealer is a little bit cheaper, but the shade range on that is not the best. So I actually did completely use that up. I don't even have it in my collection anymore. So this is officially the cheapest. I did realize that my concealer collection is very drugstore. So I did have to go and research and make sure that this was the cheapest one, but it was. I also have the NYX Stick Concealer. I have the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. So all of them are very drugstore brands. That was really interesting to me. I really love splurging on eyeshadow products and maybe more cheek products because I love drugstore base products. I think they just do it so well. This is like dried on my nose, which is great. I don't know why it's done that. Literally just after I finished singing its praises. I think this was another one featured in my products I will repurchase forever and ever and ever are men, because oh my gosh, it's so good. I really need to try the hydrating version because a lot of you guys have said that that is so good as well. I need a hydrating base because my skin is dry. But I've tried a lot of concealers in my time, high-end, drugstore, indie, all of them, and I just keep coming back to this one because it is so good. It is so reliable. I love it. And I am going to tap that out with my sponge just to make things a little bit more blended before I go in with powder, which powder is a difficult one because, well, we'll talk about it in a second. All right, so powder. You guys know I love talking about sustainable brands here on my channel. I did make the switch recently, not recently, like a year ago now, to really focus on sustainability and cruelty-free and all that kind of stuff. This does not fit that theme. However, I'm going to include it because it is the cheapest powder in my collection. So I wanted to stay true to this video. I've bought it, it's in my collection, but I just want you to know that this is not a sustainable brand. This is my SheGlam Insta Ready Powder Duo, and this used to be a pressed and a loose powder, but I actually completely finished the loose powder side, and now it's just a pressed powder on the top. I love this concept, but SheGlam is not a good company, and I wish that I had my sustainability brain in action when I bought this. We all know Shein, SheGlam, it's not the best. It's not the best. I'm gonna use a sponge to go in with the pressed side. I normally used the loose side. I always use loose powder to set my under eyes, but obviously that's not really an option because, well, there's the tiniest bit in there, but I'm not getting that out. I've tried to get that out many times. It doesn't work. So I'm just going to use the press side under my eyes, and then I'm just going to use a brush to set the rest of my face. Now, this powder comes in at £5.93. So we're splurging. And that's for 2 products as well, which honestly, like, I understand why people buy from SheGlam, Shein, all these kind of things, not just makeup wise, but also just like fashion wise. It is so cheap. It's really, really difficult to resist that urge, I guess. It's really difficult to try and not buy from those brands because sometimes it's all you can buy from, especially if you're in a bit of a sticky situation with money and things like that. Obviously, people are gonna shop from Shein, SheGlam, like these Amazon brands as well because they're so cheap, but I just feel a bit dodgy even putting it on my face. What's in it? You know? My chair is squeaking so bad. I'm gonna have to fix that in a minute, but now is not the time. That has made my eyes very creasy. I have quite creasy under eyes anyway, but that's a whole new deal. All right, so now let's go in with bronzer. I'm looking pale. I'm looking like a ghost right now, but we're gonna change that. Now, this unfortunately is another discontinued product. I have a lot of discontinued bronzers. That's what I'm realizing. But this is the Revolution Contour Palette, and this is the light shade. This was a grand total of £3, which is crazy. Again, Revolution cheek products are pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, if you manage to get a good one, you get a good one, but if you manage to get a bad one, girl, you will be regretting that for the rest of your life. This is kind of like both of those, but in one. This is amazing, this bronzer, I love it. This highlight, no. No. I'll probably use this up until it's done and then just get rid of the highlight because it is thick. Like, it's so chunky and just thick. It's not very nice. So yeah, I'm not going to be touching that. Even if you don't touch that highlight, £3 for a bronzer, and look, it's great. This is in a project pan right now, which is even better. I'm getting my usage, so I'm happy with that. It is super, 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 super pigmented. So if you're into more of a buildable formula, I wouldn't say this is the one for you, but it is really, really nice. I am into a very bronzed look, so I just love this. I think it's so pretty, and a little goes a very long way. It used to smell of chocolate. Now it doesn't really. It is getting on a little bit, so maybe I shouldn't be putting this on my face, but it's so nice. It's still nice. It doesn't break me out. I'm happy with it. What is this? £3. £3. What a splurge. Also, let me know if you want me to do this video, but my most expensive, because I think that would be really, really interesting. It'd be interesting to see if I love everything the same as my cheapest, because I have some very, very expensive products that I really don't like. So that would be very intriguing to see. I don't know. All right, let's move on to blush. And this is actually the product that inspired this whole video. This is something that I have been saying I want to use more for the longest time, and this is the perfect video to use it in. This is the Makeup Obsession Sweet Like a Peach little blush palette, and it's got 4 little blush shades in it for £4 whole. £4. Oh my gosh, that is so cheap. I can't believe how cheap this is, and it is so good. Again, this is one of the Revolution sister brands, one of the 10,000 that they have, and I just love it so much. This is definitely an absolute win for me. Now, I don't really know what eye look that I'm gonna do today. I think more of like a cool tone smoky eye look. So maybe I'll use this one mixed with this top shade. I'm gonna just pop that there. This is gonna be quite a subtle blush look. Oh, but I like it. I don't want something too warm because you can definitely get a very, very warm look with this. Like, you can see that pure orange there. I definitely don't want that because my palette is cool, smoky. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. But even this, it looks like not much in the pan, but it's a really nice blush shade. It's just a really subtle everyday wash. You can definitely build it up if you mix it with other shades in here as well. I really miss this. This was in an everyday makeup drawer series and I just didn't have the opportunity to use it. And now and make it up for lost time. Here we go. So beautiful. Look at that. This makes me so sad that I don't get to use this that much because it's so cheap. It is so good. I hope this is still available. I really, really hope so. I did see it at like the beauty outlet, I think, are selling these still. So if you want it, grab it. It is so good. I remember when this first released and I was like, oh my God, I was not even into blush at the time, but I was like, this is so beautiful. I have to get it. And I'm so glad I did because it's a really, really nice, inexpensive option. Beautiful. Definitely have a gander if that's not available at other Revolution products because a vast majority of them are really good. I'd stay away from Revolution highlights. Some of those can be really hit or miss. I've had a few really nice Revolution highlights, but a few like no-goes. So speaking of highlight, this actually is not Revolution. Nay. This is actually a very, very new product in my collection and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. This is the Catrice Space Glam Holo Highlight and it is a beautiful, like pinky iridescent kind of shade. My wonderful friend Marley got me this for the collab that we did not too long ago. She sent me a mystery box of some of her favorite makeup and I sent her a mystery box of some of mine and it was just so much fun. So Marley did me well with this highlight and I'm gonna pop this on and it's gonna be beautiful and I'm so excited. It definitely has a pink glow and I'm not a pink girl, but this is just nice. I love how it blends into blush really nicely. It's just, yeah. I mean, I love duochrome highlights anyway, and the fact that you're getting a duochrome highlight for £4.50, crazy. A duochrome anything for £4.50 is insane. I'm just obsessed. And I am going to bring it down a little bit just to blend it in with that blush a little bit more. I just really like doing that with this kind of highlight because that pink reflect can be quite stark on its own. So if it's blended in with some blush, it just makes it look like a really natural glow and it's not too much. This is so pretty. I have used this twice now on camera and I just think it's gorgeous. Okay, let's move on to eyeshadow. I'm so excited about this. This is my favorite part of my routine and honestly this might be my favorite product in this whole video. You guys know I love the pastel roses. I love the pastel roses. I can't believe this is the cheapest product in my collection. Technically it's not. I do have some cheaper eyeshadow palettes that have been discontinued, but I just wanted to have a few things that you can buy. I have been quite conscious that there are a few things in here that are no longer available, and I think eyeshadow is like the statement of the whole video, so I definitely want you to be able to get these. So these are the Pastel Roses Crushed Diamonds Quads, and I'm going to be using two, I think, today. So these retail for £11 each, which for an indie eyeshadow palette is absolutely insane, and especially at the quality that you're getting with this. So this is the main one that I'm gonna be playing with today. This is the third palette in the collection, very smoky, very beautiful. And then I think I'm gonna dip in to this one as well. This is the fourth palette and it's got a bunch of iridescent shades in it. So I think I'm gonna kind of mix and match, but first I'm gonna build with this. So I'm going to start with the darkest shade. I did get sent these in PR, which I'm so grateful for. I've loved this brand since pretty much they started back in 2019, and the fact that I'm getting PR from them now is absolutely crazy. It is like a pinch me moment, but even though I get sent things in PR doesn't mean that I'm super easy on them and that I just pretend to like everything. You guys know if I have an issue with it, I will tell you, but these are so pretty. Okay, so I've just popped on that super smoky, purpley, grey shade, and I'm loving it so far. So pretty. I have definitely used this shade before. I just gravitate towards these super smoky eyeshadow looks. I just love it so much. So then I'm going to go in with this taupey shade and I'm going to be quite messy. I'm just going to go all through the crease here just to blend that out and make it even more beautiful. And if these palettes weren't cheap enough, you can also get 20% off with the code Caitlin20. That's not affiliated, that is just for you to get some money off. And I love pushing that code because I just want you to be able to get incredible quality makeup at a cheaper price. So I don't earn any commission from that. It is just for you guys. Something that I really love about this palette is, yes, it looks kind of purple when you first put it on, but blended out with this shade, it does turn into much more of a neutral, smoky eye look. But if you really wanted that purple, you could then go back in and build that deepening shade on your eyes again, and then just like get that slightly purple hint of smokiness. And I just think, oh, this is so me. Like, I love these kinds of blends. So the shade that I'm going to go on my lid with is this grey smoky shade. And I will be adding some colour, but not yet. The pigmentation of this, just look at that. Oh, I'm going to blend the edges a little bit because it can get a little bit much. That silver is so impactful. But now I'm going to go in with this palette and I'm going to go in with the green shade. Not that you can really see, but I'm going to see how well this layers on top of this silver and how much color you're actually going to be able to see. Quite a lot, I think. Okay, can you see that difference? I think you can definitely see that there. I love that because sometimes shades like this are so lackluster and it's like you might as well have not put anything on, but this just adds that slight hint of colour and I think that's so pretty, especially when the light hits it. This was a good call. I'm gonna dust away some fallout and then that's the eye look done. I think it's really simple, but it's really, really cute. I do love that. And for £11 each, you literally cannot complain because, oh my god, it's just so gorgeous. So next I'm going to go in with a mascara, which is actually a recent discovery. So I bought this to go on holiday with, and I was expecting this to be just awful because I specifically went and got the cheapest thing that I can possibly find, and this was £2.50. And when I tell you this is amazing, I was not expecting it to be any good at all. I was fully prepared to be disappointed, but this is so good. So this is the MUA Volume High Impact, and just before we start, my lashes are horrendous. My lashes are really pathetic, but this makes them look normal, which is a huge thing. I think I need to show you a side by side to really show you how good this is. Here we go. Again, keep in mind, my lashes are not good at all, but this just makes them look so long. I just think it looks great. I am like surgically attached to my falsies, but I think I could comfortably go out without them, which is an insane statement. Let me tell you that. But for £2.50, I'm baffled. How beautiful is this? I'm just like shocked, constantly shocked by this, because it's so stunning. So if you guys have been here for a while, you may remember when I did my huge lashes, but recently I've kind of taken a little bit of a back step from them, and the lashes that I've been wearing in literally every video for months are the Isla 117s, and these come out at a whopping £4.19 per pair. I know, insane, crazy, breaking the bank, but these are just really nice everyday lashes, and they also work with like super intense eye looks as well. I just can't describe it. They are literally perfect for every occasion. I was first put onto these by Make Me Up Misser, and at first I wasn't really a fan of them because I don't think I was ready to give up my massive caterpillar lashes. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I was definitely in a mindset of like, the bigger the lash, the better. But now, I just really like these. They're just really nice, everyday, lashes, and they're so cheap as well. Lashes can get so expensive. Like, who prices that? And I find that these last for a very long time as well. I am very, very gentle with my lashes, but these can go on forever, and I just love them so much. I am noticing as well, I've got some pink duochrome going on, and I don't know if that's from the silver or if it's from the like opal iridescent shade, but it's definitely there, which is interesting. I like that. Okay, and finally, let's talk lip products. So I have two lip products. I have a lip liner and a lip gloss. So these are the MUA lip liner, and this is a whopping £2.25. And then the Catrice Marbelicious lip balm, and this retails for £3.90. So, you know, we're proper splurging, we're breaking the bank for this. I just love how drugstore makeup has become so good. So of course I'm going to start with the lip liner, and I have just sharpened this the other day. I took this on holiday with me, and then I kind of started panicking on the last few days because I didn't have a pencil sharpener with me, and I was scraping this. So this is the shade Sincere. It's just a really nice brown nude. And then I have this. I just love how pretty this is. And I'm going to pop this on top. Here we go. That is so comfortable. And it looks gorgeous. It's so soft. A little bit more pink tone than the liner, but I still think they go together really, really well. So I did want to mention brows. I actually don't have anything to share with you because I don't use brow products. I just use eyeshadow in my brows. So I'm kind of cheating here. I am going to do my brows just with my SheGlam Chromazone palette. This is a brow shade that I'm trying to hit pan on right now. I think this is such a perfect shade for my brows. Just a really nice, cool toned taupey shade. And then while I'm here, cheating, I'm going to use this in the inner corner. Yes, this is cheating, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. No one's seen a thing. Okay, and this is it. Can you believe this whole face is less than £50? I think this is so pretty, and it just proves you don't have to spend an absolute fortune on getting really nice things. I've really liked everything that I've used today, and when I was looking into this video, when I was like shopping my stash, I wasn't looking for the cheapest but best. I was literally just looking for the cheapest, and here we go. How pretty, how stunning. I feel really, really nice. I think all of these products work so well. What do you think? What is your favorite product from this video? Let me know down below. I'm just, yeah. I feel good. I feel good today, and that is the main thing. But with that being said, this is it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. And if you got to the end of this video, let me know what is your cheapest, most favorite product in your makeup collection. I would love to know. Sound out down in the comments. Maybe it's something that I really need to look into. I hope you have a wonderful day today, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.